everyone, welcome to the stream. It's MattCam89, and we are playing Deadfall for the Xbox 360. Never played this game before. I've actually owned it for quite a while. I don't know if I got it through Games for Gold way back when. I've never actually played this one, so we are going to find out together how good or how bad this game is. To be honest, I've never really heard anyone mention it. Part of it and making gems or so. We will see, but if there's anything like Tomb Raider, definitely be up my alley. Sorry for the delay here, I'm just fixing the upper settings before we start. Oh, it seems like they have quite a bit of options there. Looks like you got adventure, multiplayer, survival. I may have to check that out. Sounds pretty cool.
Dear reader, let me start by offering my apologies for my blunt way of writing. I can but say in excuse of it that I am more accustomed to handle a rifle than a pen. I am no stranger to exaggeration, yet however unlikely the tale I'm about to tell might seem to you, it is how I remember it. For I've learned the hard way that all things live forever, though at times they sleep and are forgotten. A great name can be an even greater burden. My special talent to attract problems just kicked in. Another thing that seems that I inherited from my family's ancestors.
We sure picked a lovely day to meet your ex-colleague.
I very much doubt that there is ever a day without a sandstorm around here. And he would probably object to the word colleague. I wasn't a field agent back then, after all. Only intel. The nagging voice of bureaucracy, as he so eloquently put it.
In any case, I'm sure he'll be worth the trouble.
You're seldom wrong, Professor. But today might be just one of those days. Hey, stop!
Nice. There we go. Give me that Indiana Jones vibes. I think that's exactly what they were going for. And I think the storyline is very Indiana Jones as well.
You should
So
pick your drivers more carefully around these parts.
Professor, meet James Lee Quatermain. So many books. I thought you'd be more the magazine type.
Yeah, they came with the flat. Since you've come all this way to find me, I guess you don't just want my great-grandfather's compass for your personal collection.
No, it's of vital importance to our mission, and thus to the fate of our nation.
Sounds dramatic. I think the price just went up.
But more importantly, I want you to join our mission, Mr. Quatermain.
Look, Professor, I called a couple old friends and did some background checks on your little agency. I'm not really interested in that mythical nonsense you guys investigate. So I'm afraid I'd have to...
I've done some checking of my own, Mr. Quatermain. On you. A gambler as notorious as yourself could use some extra cash. And Agent Goodwin could use someone with experience out there to watch our back. Here, this belonged to your great-grandfather. You'll need it.
This is gonna cost you. I hope you know that. Oh, what the hell. Just let me finish my breakfast. My great-grandfather, Alan Quatermain. His name, a byword for adventure. My main source of income. A lot of people paid good money to say they traveled with a Quatermain. And I did whatever anyone would pay me for. Even played babysitter for a greenhorn agent.
Our informant among the Nazis briefed us that we tried to get into the temple. Failed to open the gate to the inner sanctuary. They left, but we're sure they will return. Where they failed, we have to succeed.
Just remember the deal. I get you in, I get you out. And that's my role done. You get your artifact. Whatever else I find, I get to keep.
Spoken like a true hero.
Spoken like someone who's worked for Uncle Sam before. He considered all this could be a trap.
Our informant's been leaking viable data to us under the alias Shepherd for months now. We can trust him.
Sure. If you say so.
We have to be careful. You remember my driver? The Arab who tried to steal my bag? He was part of a tribe of thieves who believe Egypt's cultural heritage is theirs to plunder.
When clearly, we all know that's Uncle Sam's job.
All right. So far, first impressions. I'm actually surprised that I haven't played this game before. I do like the setting. I love the Indiana Jones theme that they have going on here. The time period. And graphics are pretty nice. The movements are a little janky, which I was kind of expecting. But hopefully the gameplay, as far as gunplay, I should say, is not too bad. But yeah, pretty cool. I love the ancient Egypt theme as well. Alright, looks like we just got a treasure map. It's pretty cool. Hopefully everything is sounding okay between the game and the microphone. I did set up a new setup.
Go in, get what we came here for, and get out.
I like the sound of that.
Alright, so we got a compass and it just tells us which direction to go.
Careful.
We're kind of in that tutorial phase, which I definitely need. Yeah, so far so good. Graphics are very nice, pretty impressive. I'm actually playing this on an Xbox Series S. So this game is a backwards compatible game. So if you buy it digitally, you can play it on your Series S, Series X, any of the new newer Xbox One consoles. And of course it'll play on the 360 as well.
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, so I will say the aiming is a little janky, put it politely. It is not your Call of Duty aiming. It's not the worst, but definitely not the best. see I'm kind of struggling to aim here. I have to get used to it. I was actually just playing Medal of Honor Airborne, which also has some tough controls as far as aiming goes. But I feel like that's better than this.
So much for the welcoming committee.
That's what you get. Alright, yeah, give me that. Oh no, I think I want the shotgun. I'm gonna stick with the shotgun. Especially where the aiming is not very good. So that didn't take long. Already seeing some action here. Alright, wants me to come over here, it seems. There we go, we got a treasure. Alright, and looks like the treasures, what they do is they allow you to do some upgrades. It's just kind of going all over the place now.
What kind of fool runs around with pockets filled with dynamite? You see how they blew up that statue? To stop people from entering the temple.
Only one thing that can solve a problem caused by dynamite. More dynamite.
I don't know if the notepad is supposed to give you clues or something, but I mean the dynamite was just sitting there, so it's not like we really had to do anything.
You think that's a good idea?
Relax. I've done this before. There's plenty of... time.
Comfortable there, Quatermain? I know you don't believe in any of this, but what's inside this temple might change that. Have you any idea what might be inside the sanctuary? Only one of the most powerful artifacts to be found in the written histories of man. The heart of Atlantis.
Alright, well, let's go find that artifact. See if there's any other treasures around, maybe. It's still kind of spinning around, so... I mean, it's telling me that there's, you know, this is a game of exploring. However, if the compass just tells you where everything is, then really not any point to actually exploring, right? Yeah, so when there's nothing around, it just spins in a circle.
Would you mind activating the elevator, Quatermain?
And you got hands.
Still a skeptic, I see.
So what is it about this jewel, anyway?
The tear of Isis. According to legend, the goddess Isis shed a tear while searching the world for the scattered limbs of her husband Osiris. When she...
Okay, let me rephrase that. Why do we need to bring it here?
If my research is correct, the tear of Isis will allow us to open the gate to the inner sanctuary.
I will say, I mean, I'm not sure how clear or anything it's coming in on the stream, but it's pretty impressive, the set pieces here. Especially for a Xbox 360 title. See what our compass says. It's spinning around, so nothing around. Yeah, I'm one of those players that I like to look at stuff, so you have to be patient with me. Well, very nice, very impressive. Yeah, like I was saying, yeah, I'm actually surprised I never checked this game out sooner.
The jewel is the key to the gate.
It belongs in a museum. Yeah, and the reward for finding it belongs in a bank account.
Yes! Oh
Oh, that's not good.
Many believe my great-grandfather to be a crazy liar, with his tales of African spirits and ancient beasts lurking in the dark. I was one of them. But life has a way of changing your perspective.
Ich habe bereits 12 Männer da hineingeschickt. Nicht einer ist wieder herausgekommen. Wir können uns keine weiteren Verluste leisten.
Aber die Tore sind offen. Wir sind so gut wie am Ziel.
Ah, the Yankee is awake.
Good morning, Mr. Quatermain. Always a pleasure to meet a man of such august extraction, even under these unfortunate circumstances. And Fräulein Goodwin, many thanks for opening the gate for us. You have been most helpful.
How do you know our names?
And thank you for confirming them. Again, most helpful.
Oh, good one.
Don't be so hard on her, Mr. Quatermain. After all, it was you who let her driver go. He was very willing to share everything his eager ears had heard. In this savage country, don't you know mercy will only cause you trouble? I think your people call it getting rid of loose ends, yes?
Exactly.
Wait, we might still need...
Halt! do you try to go? Let's see how far your boyfriend comes.
Just a quick trip to the temple, she said. In and out in a second, she said.
Just realized that I had the soundbar on, and hopefully you guys weren't getting an echo, double audio. Kind of missed that last part, so I don't know what exactly happened at the end there. It seems like I do not have my weapons. Alright, so do not step on the snakes is probably what I'm getting at here. It's kind of odd that it would just tell you that, you know, instead of figuring it out. Like, it's in his notepad. How does he know that that's what you're supposed to do, you know? I feel like that's kind of a missed opportunity. They could have had some kind of visual clue somewhere instead of just giving you the answer. I mean, some people might like that. They don't really care about the puzzles. But the cool thing was it actually had two difficulty settings, so you could set the combat difficulty, but you could also set the difficulty for the puzzles as well. So that's kind of cool. I don't know if I've seen that in any other games before, at least that I've played.
Great. The same symbol nonsense, like in Alan's notebook. Maybe.
Oh, I see. So that explains why he would have the clues, because this is actually
Locked.
I think it's his father's notebook. Yes, I know I have to use the notepad, but for some reason it's not letting me do anything. Alright, so I think it has to be the eye. Okay. always find it fascinating. You come into these areas in a game, and if there's always candles lit, it's like, who lit all these candles? It's telling me to go here, so. Alright, so we upgraded our skills, we got our pistols back. We can break this, yeah.
Those boards look like a job for my old pal, brute force. Might need more than my hands to break those.
Glaubst du, dieses Artefakt hat wirklich magische Kräfte? Ach komm, Schwachsinn. Dr. Hagen scheint davon überzeugt zu sein.
Put the drop on that guy.
They're tenacious, I'll give them that.
Bodies disappear. Alright. Let's try not to get crushed here.
Who do I have to shoot to stop that thing?
Aiming is tough. I don't know if I have to hit all three. It's definitely not.
Who do I have to shoot to stop that thing? Or what?
Even if there's a gap anywhere. Alright, so I get it. Sometimes you just gotta get crushed a little bit. No big deal. Alright, let's see.
Who do I have to shoot to stop this?
Alright, there's a body there, but it didn't seem like he had anything, so I'm just gonna move on.
There must be a way out of here. Maybe there's something about it in the old man's notebook.
I feel like every game like this is always this type of puzzle, or it has to do with light.
A wiser man would probably not mess with an ancient mechanism of a culture famous for its death traps. Talk about captivating eyes. Those statues are in surprisingly good shape.
Quite a bit of these mirrors here. Looks like it stays illuminated.
Two down, 4 to go. Good
Kind of
morning,
interesting
number
that you
3.
can do more than one. It should be the last one.
Right. Just one left.
Oh, there's one more left? Alright, which one am I missing? That's good. Ah, this one.
And this must be our esteemed host, the Pharaoh with the flair for the dramatic.
Bravo, Mr. Quarterman. This is the second time you've helped us today. Now, if you would please step away from the tomb and allow me to take care of the heart.
Careful! According to my research, the tomb can trigger this entire room to collapse.
Empty? Why is it empty? What did you do with it?
No magic heart inside. Not even a magic appendix.
Fool! The heart of Atlantis is power beyond belief, forged by the greatest civilization ever to walk the earth. It must be here. It has to be. I don't understand.
You, smart girl. Help the doctor.
Over my dead body.
Careful, Fräulein Goodwin. Hauptsturmführer Stein would be happy to oblige such a request.
All right, all right. A broken heart can never beat. It binds. A starving or maybe famished king? I can't make out the rest. Something about the leg of a guide?
And again, you prove to be of great help, Fräulein Goodwin. Anubis, the Emerald God. He accompanied the pharaohs on their last journey. Even the embalmers wore his mask. A man with the head of a jackal.
You talk too much.
That's just one part. Its guardians must have divided it up. But where did they put the other half?
Well, I guess we tried. Time to head home, everybody. Great job.
Not so fast, Mr. Quarterman. Fräulein Goodwin, would you please be so kind and put the fragment into the shrine over there? I'd do it myself, but there may well be more traps.
Move!
are constellations. Hauptsturmführer, I think we are ready to leave.
Gut. Auf Wiedersehen, Quartermain.
Make one Goodwin and get out of here. It will get ugly in here. Take this. You need both. Now run. I am the shepherd. Stein trusts me, and I would like to keep it that way. So go.
Alright, looks like that guy's a double agent, maybe?
What the?
How did you make that flashlight shine so bright?
Just pressed a button. Whatever that thing was, though, it sure didn't enjoy it any.
A mummy awoken from its age-old slumber. Maybe you should reconsider your great-grandfather's writings.
Maybe those mummies should reconsider going back to sleep.
Alright, so this game is kind of like Luigi's Mansion. We have to shine the flashlight on them to make them vulnerable, then you can kill them.
Dead end.
I think we have a problem. I don't like this. Help! I'm slipping!
I don't even know where you went. I don't know where this chick went, so apparently she's in danger somewhere, but I can't find her. She's probably like right in front of me too. Well, apparently this tomb isn't breaking down anymore, so that's good. Well, I'm fairly certain that's where I need to go. Yeah, this is all blocked off. I didn't see where she went, so for all I know, this game glitched. It seems like the type of game that would be janky like that, where it'll glitch. She's probably stuck in the floor somewhere. Oh, there she is. Well, I was half right.
Hold on! Give me your hand!
could let them help me. Oh, that's kind of cool. So look at that. That's pretty cool. It's got the flashlight on the MP40 here. Alright, little treasure. Got a shotgun. I think I'm gonna keep this. Not very hard to kill. I will say, even with all the jankiness, that's pretty enjoyable. Oh no, I can't go back there. I feel like there's a lot of stuff that I'm missing. The assault rifle is really easier to handle for some reason. And the little pistols are. I don't know why that guy died. Flashlight go. I feel like this is a trap. I was right. Oh no, I gotta do it all again. Guess it'll give me a chance to check out what's over here. Nothing. Some wood pieces here though, so.
Bringt sie auf, gesehen!
Come on. Jump and pick up button are the same, so if you're not looking at it just right, it'll keep jumping. Alright, as curious as I am about that, I'm just gonna avoid it.
That doesn't look good.
It's coming down! Make it stop, idiot!
Hey.
There are some symbols here. Sign of Ra on the left and the Alt on the right.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you might be dead. I don't think these are what I'm supposed to be touching. There. Let's upgrade.
Again? In English, please? Is it your right or mine?
My right and I. My left across with a circle on top.
I don't know what she's supposed to do. Okay, tilt and cross. So what am I supposed to be?
Again? In English, please? Is it your right or mine?
My right and I. My left across with a circle on top.
Again, in English, please. Is it your right or mine?
My right, and I left across with a circle on top.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be playing with.
Again, in English, please. Is it your right or mine?
My right, and I left across with a circle on top.
Again, in English, please. Is it your right or mine?
My right, and you really should try reading a book sometime.
Thanks for saving your life. Hey, don't mention it.
She would have died 3 times if that was real.
What on earth is that?
Here's me all out of spare parts for ancient gear.
Where are they all coming from?
Are you hurt?
I think we're safe for now.
Maybe there's treasure here because the compass was pointing here before. Ah, look at that. Loose. Maybe there's another puzzle piece in one of these tombs. we go.
You look like you could fit.
And just make sure there's no more. Yep, there is. Alright, not bad. I don't know if that's a alligator, maybe? Crocodile?
Right. What now?
Come on, no time for sightseeing.
This dude's gonna fall.
Well, that was fun.
We have to move.
So odd that they made that a cutscene and not you actually doing it, so I just watched that whole thing. I didn't even have to move. It's kind of weird.
Get ready!
Wir brauchen echt dringend Nachschub. Wem sagst du das? Ich kann meine Waffe kaum noch heben.
I'm not even sure if there's stealth in this game.
12 mindestens. Ich glaube, ich habe es gesehen.
Apparently. Nice job. Starting to get used to the aiming. It's still a little janky, but the more you play, the better it gets. Alright, so this gun here, you can't use your flashlight, so. Which is fine against these guys. If you're going against the supernatural enemies, you need your flashlight. Yeah, it's just same thing. So pretty cool. If you like first-person shooters, Indiana Jones type theme, and you can deal with a little bit of jankiness, I say this is definitely worth a pickup. Like I mentioned earlier, this game is backwards compatible. I am playing on the Xbox Series S. So you can buy it digitally, or if you have the disc version, you can do that as well. If you have the X or one of the older Xbox One consoles, you can also play it on a 360, obviously. I think they also made this game for PC and PlayStation 3 as well. So it's not like it's exclusive to it, the Xbox console. Just the way that I'm playing it. I must have got it back in the day for a Games for Gold.
Goodwin, are those rails under that statue? Think we can move it?
And yet it moves.
Definitely get better. The more you play, you just get used to it. It's not too bad. Obviously, it's not Call of Duty, but it works for this game. So far, I've been pretty impressed with this game. Yeah, it looks good. Sounds are okay. Definitely could sound better. But I imagine back in the day, this was probably more a legend title. I think they're just gonna keep respawning. Alright, maybe that's all it was. Just had to move this out of the way, maybe. See if there's any treasure.
All right, let's go. Ladies first.
You're kidding, aren't
It's called chivalry.
you? You have a lot to learn about chivalry, Quatermain.
We should be safe now.
Hey, how's it going, Baldo? Figure out what we gotta do here. I think we figured it out. This gun has like a crazy zoom. You working from home, Uvaldo?
Ready to continue our little adventure?
Hey, someone's got to stop you getting yourself killed. Magic artifacts, ancient curses, rampaging mummies. Suddenly my great-granddad's stories didn't seem all that crazy. The true curse, however, was my own curiosity. My hunting instincts had been awakened, just like with rotting corpses. Now the hunt was on.
It's a map. It shows the position of Sirius and the stars around it. But tens of thousands of years ago.
So it's out of date?
Ever so slightly. But this configuration, it can only be observed from one place, the Arctic. That is where you'll find the next fragment of the heart. It's where the Nazis are headed.
About that. What exactly is this heart doohickey, and how many pieces are there?
We don't know. All we know is it was created by an ancient people, long before any known human civilization. A people so advanced, they might be the basis of all our legends about gods and mythical places. In particular, the island of Atlantis.
And when we reassemble a heart, Atlantis will pop up somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean?
Of course not. That would be absurd.
Right.
The heart supposedly controls the forces of life. You even want to think about what the Nazis could do with such power if they managed to reassemble it. The mummies in Egypt were just a foretaste of what's to come.
The most unbelievable part of all this so far is how you got Uncle Sam to pay for this whole crazy agency of yours.
Ever heard of the Panama Canal? It only exists thanks to Professor Jacob's genius. Financing this agency was the least they could do in return.
And are all the other agents pain-in-the-ass bookworms like you?
Better dress warmly, Mr. Quatermain.
Visibility's nil. I have to take us down or we'll crash. We'll walk the rest of the way.
Walk? We don't have time for that. We have to...
Listen.
No. For once, you listen.
Not me. The radio.
Sounds like an emergency distress call.
Could be Hagen.
Hard to tell. Too much interference.
Okay. Time to do this right. I'll go and check it out. See if I can find Hagen.
Are you crazy? We have clear orders.
Yeah, and I'm a real follow orders kind of guy. Hagen saved your well-shaped ass in Egypt, remember? We owe him. Time to improvise. You stay here, analyze that star map. I'll be back as soon as I find the source of that distress signal.
All right. You had me at well shaped.
Alright, we went from Egypt and we are now in the Arctic. Pretty cool. I can go back in there.
The source of the signal, but no Hagen. Let's see if I can disarm this.
Damn, what was that? Alright, apparently there's bombs here, so I gotta watch out. Watch out for the bombs.
The source of the signal, but no Hagen. Let's see if I can disarm this baby. Risking my life for a single grenade when I could just shoot him.
Definitely missed a lot of treasure in the last level. More bombs.
Hagen, where are your Gestapo buddies?
That's Dr. Hagen, please. So viel Zeit muss sein. How fortunate that you heard my signal. I had to escape. Stein was getting suspicious. He will send his dogs as soon as he notices I'm gone. I knew you would be able to follow the star map. Good work, Mr. Quarterman.
I might have had some help with that map, Doc. What is this place, anyway?
No time to explain now, Mr. Quarterman. They have the first fragment of the heart in a submarine at the main base. We have to hurry and get it.
Hände hoch, Dr. Hagen!
That is unfortunate. Ich bin der wissenschaftliche Leiter dieser Expedition. Nehmen Sie sofort Ihre Waffen runter. Das ist ein Befehl.
You heard the man. Nehmen Sie Ihre Waffen runter. What did I just say?
Put down your waffles.
I thought I told you to stay in the plane.
I improvised. Besides, if it wasn't for me, you'd be making permanent snow angels by now. I'll take that as a thank you. All right, Doctor, what's next?
Follow me. Stein has the first half, but I doubt he will ship it to Berlin.
See if there's anything here first before I leave.
Rocky, Watermain?
See how long this level is. Maybe I'll finish this up and then we'll call it a night. I'm shooting at somebody. Gotta go back to the same way we came, maybe? Yeah, I guess so. Apparently these are bulletproof fences, so we gotta go down further.
So, where's Stein?
There's an artifact kept in a cave a few miles from here. Stein has sent his men to recover it. But I doubt they can get past the traps waiting there.
More traps and more artifacts? Great.
All right, let's move on.
Vehicles right here.
We have to move.
Let's go!
We're losing too much time here.
Anyone got a raft? Nope. Then we'll have to find a way around.
Maybe not.
Hello, beautiful. You look like you could open some doors for us.
Or drop a bridge right where we need one. Look, the rock's up there.
Explosives. Is there anything they can't do?
Let's move.
Wow, how convenient.
Time is of the essence. We have to move. Careful. The cave is just down the next
I
path.
think we found another rock for you to blow up. Hagen and I will go down there. You try to create some distraction.
The rockfall kind of distraction?
Exactly. Then get the sniper rifle and cover our descent.
Orders received, Agent Bookworm.
James,
Jen.
just shut up and shoot.
That's what I call distraction.
can go down now.
Mr. Quarterman, would you follow me, please? The artifact should be in this cave. Behold,
Oh,
Mr.
you see that
Quarterman.
guy?
Thousands of years
floated.
old, but the traps are still intact. But what lies on the other end of this room is worth risking our lives for.
Remind me again why it's worth risking my life for?
So towers.
Like the Tear of Isis, it will give us access to the second half
can't
of the heart.
see. It's like so dark.
Quartermain!
Behold, Mr. Quarterman. Thousands of years old, but the traps are still intact. But what lies on the other end of this room is worth risking our lives for.
Remind me again why it's worth risking my life for?
Like the Tear of Isis, it will give us access to the second half of the heart.
The columns, Quartermain! Always walk towards the columns! The columns, Quartermain! Always walk towards the columns! The columns, Quartermain! Always walk towards the columns!
Let me see how they walk around. Yeah, now I can see the paper. I couldn't see it before.
You can come down now. I think it's safe.
Have you noticed the symbols on the ceiling?
Listen to Dr. Hagen, Quartermain. Those symbols must have some correlation with the ones on the columns. Listen to Dr. Hagen, Quartermain. Those symbols must have some correlation with the ones on the columns. Listen
What
to
about
Dr. Hagen,
symbols
Quartermain.
on the
Those
ceiling?
symbols must have some correlation with the ones on the columns.
seeing any symbols on the ceiling. Okay, see that. Which direction is it supposed to face? It's the only symbol I see, though. I just don't know which way it's supposed to face. There's a line there. Ah, I see. Alright, I think we got it now. Alright, so we got one of them. Technically, just keep doing that, I guess. See any other symbols anywhere? Annoying, but not seeing any other symbols. Stat, yeah.
Fascinating. Simply fascinating.
All right, let's move on.
Oh, that's it?
Hurry, they have sent reinforcements.
Kind of looking forward to seeing what type of monsters they would have here, but
Mr. Quarterman,
so far
please
nothing.
check if this machine is working. It will save us a lot of time.
I don't like the sound of that! Everything according to plan.
Seems like there's fire coming out of the water here. Oh, never mind. It's just
Great. A snowstorm. As if
signal
it wasn't
flares.
cold enough already. I can barely see a thing in this damn storm. Hope those flares lead me somewhere warm. They say the unknown is powerful. bring a man nearer to his maker. And that snowstorm was trying hard to get me a private audience with the guy upstairs. Trying hard to tell me to turn back. Maybe I should have listened.
Quatermain, are you okay?
I'm fine. Miss me?
Like the frostbite that must have got into that tiny brain of yours.
We have to move. There is still a few miles to go before the base. And we need to get there before Stein.
So this ain't the sub where the heart doohickey is?
I'm afraid not. Stein's U-boat is docked at the base.
Come on, no time for sightseeing.
Are we ready to move?
It's a big submarine. Hitting the combat isn't too hard because aiming is just really difficult. Apparently they do help. I'm just gonna talk smack about them, but they do help.
Well, that was fun.
I think we're safe for now.
Careful. Those stalactites look very unstable.
Good idea, Dr. Hagen.
Idea?
Oh, I think you can make those fall.
Er versteckt sich dort drüben.
Quatermain, shoot the ceiling!
Ein Bein, bevor alles zusammenbricht! Ein! Was jetzt schon? Halt!
Don't want to paint the devil on the wall, but it seems the whole ceiling is about to come down.
But I killed him. Still alive.
Quatermain, are you hurt?
that.
One side of those stone plates is covered in gold. Try shooting the golden side of the plates.
Can't you disarm this trap without destroying the ancient architecture?
You did notice the giant spears, right, Doc?
Can't you disarm this trap without destroying the ancient architecture?
You did notice the giant spears, right, Doc? Don't worry, Doctor. I'll try and shoot them gently.
had more time to examine this more closely. It can't be far now. Let's go!
I don't know if it's a graphical glitch, but I can't see the notepad. To be like right under these fires. No, I'm not really sure what that means.
This is where we found a frozen sarcophagus, older than anything I've ever seen before.
Where did they take it?
This whole facility, the Nazis.
Nazis. Like you?
They think they found the entrance to Thule here. The legendary home to the true Aryan race they believe to be their ancestors.
And what do you think?
After what we've seen in Egypt, that we should be far away when that sarcophagus thaws.
Icicles. Nature's spears.
Lass mich nicht entkommen!
Looks like that train moved.
Let's move on.
Alright, so we just hit over 2 hours, so I'm gonna be ending the stream here. Again, this is Deadfall Adventures for the Xbox 360. This game also came out, I believe, on PC and also on PlayStation 3. It is available on the digital store and is backwards compatible. So if you have the newer Xboxes, you can play this, whether you have the disc version or the digital version. So if you like what you've seen so far, I think it's worth a pickup. I think this is a game that you can pick up rather cheaply, and even if the physical copies are a little bit up there in price, you can still get it digitally as well. So as always, thanks for watching, thanks for stopping by, and if you're watching this post live, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, happy gaming and God bless.